Like the river runs, so will we. Far from home, far from home. Like the river runs, so will we. Far from home, far from home.
Like the river runs, he just wanna run away. He wish the rivers ran so barren in this place, and it hasn't rained for many days. The clouds ain't never condensate, evaporate. He's losing faith, he really wanna get away. But the cattle's gotta eat, and there is not a blade of grass upon this field. And he hasn't got the payment, hasn't got the rain check, hasn't got a check, cause it hasn't rained yet. And he can't afford the hay then. He's drinking too much, he's gotta feel something. He can barely function, a zombie feeling nothing. Pain he feels inside, and this anger it's erupting. This the place he grew up, he was meant to be a success. That's it, lost this is not living. Walk around his property, he's staring at this dark image blankly. A life that he's facing, a life that he wasted, a life that he's taken.
Runs, so will we. Far from home, far from home. Like the river runs, so will we. Far from home, far from home.
Even as I ride this, I'm drunk and I'm isolated. I've been walking around my property, I'm so sedated. Staring at the gum tree that we used to climb. Now it's intertwined with a different image in my mind. What you'll find if you go and check the fact sheets. Crying when I read them, this is something I don't wanna read. Where we are living 3 times more likely to die from your own hand, living in the country. What's the cause of it, really, yeah, what makes me sick? I understand the isolation, something that we gotta fix. Waste of life is happening, just because the place we live, a place that I love and I have grown up since a kid. People think it's the only option, a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Where you will live and someone talks you off the ledge. But where we are living there are animals and sheds, and that's it.
So will we. Far from home, far from home. Like the river runs, so will we. Far from home, far from home.
Been here too long, have to get out. The fear that beats into you living in the country remains with you long after you've gone, becoming a second skin dislodged when away from the grasses. A part of the body embedded in endless paddocks. From the beginning, the grey years convene. At the point of youth, threads of a silence beckoning you nearer. The farmland has its own language, the voice of dirt you numb with drink, with marks along your flesh that never heal, only press deeper. You learn too late, never escaping the clean wind inside the fence lines. The property's border fleeing from all you know to be consuming. So get out, take a rifle from the shed and do away with the isolation for good is all you can dream of, where the air stands in place of buildings with no one new to see. Freedom becomes intolerable. That's why more people die by their own hand in the country than in the cold city. Everyone is somehow absent of themselves. When isolation is your company, the quiet land without immersion. The road out of town that rises beneath cars, leaving the country for the city. Your feet never miss the paddocks. There's still a tension between the outside and the openness.
The river runs, so will we. Far from home, far from home. Like the river runs, so will we. Far from home, far from home. Like the river, so will we. Far from home, far from home.